Hi, Nick C. here from Diode. This week, we're working on a 2015 Dodge Charger Hellcat. We've already installed our LED boards in the headlights. Now I'm going to show you how to do a complete interior installation. You'll only need a Diode installation tool, and it should only take about 10 to 15 minutes. Let's get started. We'll start with the map light location. You'll take your flat installation tool and insert it into the lens to pry it off. There's a clip up front. Simply pop it out like so, and then you'll pull back on the lens to pull it out from its housing, like so. Then you'll turn off the lights here by turning down the knob on the left of the steering wheel, letting the bulbs cool down. Now that we've let the bulb cool down, we'll take a piece of Scotch tape, wrap it around the bulb, as it can be a little bit hard to gain access to. Then you'll take your Diode LED replacement, insert it directly into the housing. Now that you've installed the bulb, turn on the switch to make sure that it's working correctly. You'll take your factory lens cover, insert it into the grooves in the back here at a 45-degree angle, making sure those are lined up. Then you'll simply put the front clip in, like so, put it back into place, and that completes the map light installation. Now we'll move on to the vanity light location. There'll be 4 bulbs total, 2 on either side. Take our flat installation tool here, just pop the lens off by reaching into the spot here. Just pop that off. We'll take the factory bulb out. Then we'll take our Diode LED replacement and insert it directly into the housing, making sure that we have the polarity correct and that's working correctly. Once you see it working correctly, we'll put the lens back in place. You'll want to line up the tabs. Put that back in, it'll snap in. You'll follow the same procedure for all the vanity light locations to complete that installation. For the glove box location, you'll want to reach into the glove box and take a piece of tape and wrap it around the bulb, as it may be hard to access. You'll apply that on there securely, and that should give you enough traction to grab the factory bulb and take it out. Then you'll take your Diode LED replacement and insert it back into the factory socket, and that completes the installation of the glove box light. Alright, now we're going to move on to the rear map light location. We're going to pull down the handle here and take off the 2 screw top covers. Then you'll take a T30 Torx and remove the 2 screws on either side of the handle. Now that you've removed the 2 screws holding in the assembly to the headliner, you'll want to take it out, flip it, remove these 2 tabs here by applying pressure. Then you'll have the assembly, which you will need to remove the lens for. Then you'll remove the factory incandescent bulb. Then you'll take your Diode LED replacement and insert it into the housing. You'll want to check for polarity to make sure you have it installed correctly, but these Diode bulbs are non-polar, so they work either way. Once you've tested and it works completely, reinsert the factory lens cover and put the assembly back together. Once you've clipped the housing back into place, reinsert it into the headliner, and then you'll screw in the 2 bolts on either side using your Torx 30-bit, and that completes the installation. Moving on to the door light location, we'll take our flat installation tool and reach into the spot here where there's a divot. We'll gently pry off the lens, remove the housing, take out our factory bulb. Then you'll take your Diode LED replacement and insert it into the housing, making sure that it's facing down, of course. Once you've tested it, make sure it's working properly, we'll reinsert it back into the housing. We'll move on to the trunk location where there's 2 incandescent bulbs on either side of the trunk. We'll take your flat plastic tool, pry off the housing similar to the door light location. Then you'll pop out the factory bulb. Be careful, as it may be a little bit hot. Then you'll take your Diode LED replacement and insert it into the housing. You'll want to make sure that you have the polarity correct. Once you've tested and that it works perfectly, reinsert it back into the housing, move over to the other side, follow the same procedure to complete the installation. Now that you've completed installation, you'll have a significantly more modern appearance thanks to these Diode LEDs. Installation only took about 10 to 15 minutes for the whole vehicle with just basic tools required. For more information on our products, visit our website diodedynamics.com or use our dealer locator tool to find an authorized dealer nearest you. Thanks for watching.